What's good, everybody? This is the one and only TQuest, and you are tuned into the TQuest Show with DJ El Nino.
Here to rock them, 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 mic.
The TQuest Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino. El Nino. El Nino. Hey you. Me? Yes, you. What up? Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah! GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying! Promotional flyers? Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey yo, let me get that! Professional one sheets and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our website,
I'm on it right now.
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Got it!
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it!
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
That's right. We're here to take care of all your graphic needs. Whatever you need, we're here for you because presentation is everything. Visuals is everything.
Is it?
Yes,
I mean, I had to come in. You know what I'm saying? Why the hell not?
okay, we see you, DJ El Nino, El Nino, El Nino, El Nino. See, people thought I love seeing my name 1,000 times.
What are you
I see
talking
your
about?
name
Oh, Dad,
everywhere.
there, over there,
Yeah,
on the shirt.
over there.
Brandon. God damn it.
And people don't know who you are.
If you know who I am, then maybe you can't read. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So, but we are here. We're in the building.
What are we doing today?
Oh my God, I'm so excited for today's guest.
Yeah.
You know, even though I'm super cool, this
Yeah,
lady, you're a hater. But this lady, she's really cool. Like her vibe and energy is on another level.
Okay.
It's COXX time. You know, hey.
My bad. My bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So I think without further ado, it's only right to bring her on the show. What you think?
I mean, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Let's
All
get
right,
this.
Let's get her in here and let the people know who you are and where you checking in from.
What's up, world? It's yours truly, Miss Cox. I am East Atlanta's finest. If you find somebody finer, let me know, but I'm sure that you won't. I'm an all-around entertainer. I rap, I sing, I act, I host events, I write music. I do it all. And oh yeah, it's COXX time.
Hey!
Yeah, what she said.
It's COXX time.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's COXX time. You know
I
what I'm saying?
love that. I love that.
She getting all the checks. That's what I'm hearing. I'm getting all the checks. I ain't sharing no money with nobody. You making beats now? What's going on? That's like the only thing I ain't hear on the list.
I don't make beats.
Ah.
I don't make beats and I don't dance.
Oh, wait a minute now.
My heart shattered
Wait
a little bit.
Why
I'm
no
sorry.
dance? What's going on? I mean,
Just-
what's up?
I mean, I like to call it choreographed movements, but I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna give you a full 8 count like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that's.
Oh my God, it's
Little
crazy. 'Cause that's
synchronized steps. You know what I'm saying? All right.
That's my favorite type of dance is choreographed 8 counts.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
I can't do it. Like I am. Well, okay. So let me not say that I can't dance. I don't dance because I'm not like fluent in it. I guess if I were to take more dance classes, then I probably would be better with it. But I just feel like I do enough to get by. But as a female, all else fails, twerk it out. So you can't go wrong with twerking it out. But
Yay.
I mean, that
full
works
like
well.
routines, I am
You know what? I'm kind of glad you said that because at the end of the day, it's so much pressure on entertainers to do everything that when you tell me you don't do one thing, everyone's shocked. I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's okay because I have so many other talents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just let me do me. Let me do me. Shout out to DJ Bull Baby on the check-in.
Hey.
Bull Baby, what's going on?
Go!
Fleet in the building.
Absolutely. So, DJ El Nino and myself is all about presentation, branding, marketing, obviously.
I mean, she got the Miss Cox behind her.
You
know what I'm
see
saying?
it,
I see
right?
that. I see that tongue heavy. You know what I'm saying? I see that.
Absolutely
Look
behind
at Slow.
her.
She got the chain
She
on.
got the
That's what you
chain
do. You got the
too.
jewelries on.
She got
Yeah, she
everything.
got all that. Yeah,
She
man.
got
She got
everything.
all that. I see that. I see that.
Now, normally when you hear like a drop, right? It's usually a DJ drop or a producing tag, but it's not common for you to hear an artist tag, right? So when did you start doing that? It's COXX time. It's COXX time.
When did I start doing that?
Mhm.
That's a great question. Honestly, I'm gonna say at least about 6 years ago.
Okay.
At least. And really how I can't even really tell you how I came up with it because I really don't remember. I just remember saying it, and now it's just like it's embedded in my head, like just to regularly say it. And believe it or not, people will walk up to me. They don't even call me Miss Cox anymore. They walk up to me and be like, "It's Cox time." And I'm like,
There it is. It is. That is. That's good. That's good. That means the brand operation has worked. You know what I'm saying? If they're coming up to you like that. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Absolutely. But let's really break this down, okay?
Let's do it. Yeah.
That's what we doing. Wait a minute. Let me sit back.
Let's do
Let me
it.
sit
Let's
back
do
and
it. I'm
relax.
ready.
Let me sit back.
Right,
Let me sit back. Let y'all do this.
Currently, a lot of people know Miss Cox, as a rapper, singer, twerker, actress, model, like all of that, right?
Right.
But a young Cox, that
Hey,
wasn't
wait a minute. Ho, careful.
Cox.
Careful. How you say that? Be careful. Be careful.
Okay.
Little Cox, baby Cox.
Be careful. All right, it's time for me to get up
You
off the
just sound
screen.
crazy.
Let me
Your
let
last
y'all
name-
handle all this
Ooh,
conversation.
your name is crazy, girl.
Yeah, there you go. There y'all go.
You stupid.
Y'all can talk about little Cox and all that.
Oh my gosh. So when she was younger,
oh, there it is. There it is.
She had other dreams,
Yes.
aspirations
Mm-hmm.
that's not in the music world.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So, so I need you to throw it back.
Oh,
Pick it up.
Take that.
And I'm curious to what inspired you, or what happened in life that you have chosen certain dreams for your profession, and how it transpired into being an entertainer.
So, like you said, when I was younger, I wanted to be a lawyer and then a judge. And then I also wanted to be a pediatrician because I have a love for kids. But then I was like, I like kids, but I don't know if I like kids that much to to do that. Like I have 12 nieces and nephews, so I don't have any children of my own. A-Town. I'm sorry, y'all, but that is my girl.
Yeah, I love her.
12 nieces and nephews, no children of my own, and I love them wholeheartedly. You can't tell me that whenever they're with me, they're not my kids, but I do like the aspect of being able to be like, hey, go with your parents. Lawyer then a judge. I really can't even tell you why. I feel like, when you're a kid, they like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? It was that type of situation. But when I was 10 is when I decided to write my first verse. And honestly, we had a family friend that was living in our basement, and he used to always make beats and rap. And every day, like when I would come home from school, I would just hear him rapping and making beats and stuff like that. And one day when I came home from school, I was like, hey, I want to rap. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, I want to rap. I'm going to do it. And I literally did like freestyle 16. And he was like, oh, okay. He recorded it and everything. And then from there, I kind of was like, you know what? This is something that I had a good time doing and I enjoy doing it. Like in school, I was always big on writing stories and all of that type of stuff. So writing music kind of came like second nature to me, just to, to do it. And then, like I said, with him making the beats and being in the house, it was inevitable to marry the two. My mother always has, both of my parents have like known people in the industry. So like we knew Kyle Massey. I got a chance to be around Tina Marie and Case and, other people in the industry. But I just was like, I don't really know until later on after I turned 10 to 15. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do music. When I was 15 is when I decided to officially do music.
Okay. All right. So one less lawyer. And Because nowadays it's like everyone stop trying to rap. We need lawyers. We need electricians.
Yes. And that was my dad. He was like, I mean, you want to be a lawyer? No one wants to be lawyer. No one wants to be doctor. Like that was his thing. Like so in school as a whole, I had all A's, maybe one B. Like, and when I was in middle school, I got 2 B's. My mom took me out of one middle school and put me in a private school. She was like, "Oh, you want to get B's?" I was like, "It's the B." She said, "You're only allowed 1 B, 1 B." So they didn't play when it come to school. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm not gonna front because I was on the honor roll the whole time. I'm just saying.
Here we go. I knew this was coming.
And the one time a teacher tried to give me a B, I was like, we're not doing this. Read it over.
Read it over.
Read it over. She's like, but a B is not a bad grade. I'm like, B stands for bad, okay? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay?
I even graduated college summa cum laude. So.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Look at that. Flex. Yes. Flex. Heavy.
Let them know Megan wasn't the first.
No, she wasn't. I had my degree since 2019.
Okay. All right. She got the pre-COVID degree.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh bachelor's, not even an associate. So we big D's over here.
You better clock that T.
Yeah, there it is. There. She like that B. That B is better than A. You know what I'm saying? Bachelor's better than associate.
For sure.
That is facts.
But I like that because you're reminding people that you're not just another pretty face.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And just because you have a warm personality and a big personality, trust me, there's not much that's going to get past me. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I have beauty and brains.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I love that. So I'm curious before we move on, how was that conversation with your father when you was like, it's time to be full-time entertainer?
So honestly, I feel like even to this day, my dad doesn't really understand or like, what's the word I'm looking for? I know he doesn't understand it. And then he doesn't necessarily, I'm not going to say that he doesn't take it serious, but he's always like, oh, well, you got to have a backup plan. Like he's one of those old fashioned, like, oh, it's a backup plan, eggs in one basket. Blah. I'm like, Dad, do you not like, I'm on radio, I'm on charts. Like I have stuff going on. And he's like, I mean, yeah, but like, no, it's not no but. This is what's happening right now. Mm-hmm. And even like he does like celebrity chauffeuring and stuff like that. So he has a stack of my promo cards in the truck that he drives. So he gave somebody one the other day and they was like, oh, I know her. So he came home and he was so excited to tell me that somebody knew who I was when he was giving it. And I'm like, well, now does it make you feel like, like, how do you feel now knowing someone knows your daughter type of thing? Mm. He was like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. My mom is like, yeah, my coworker said she listened to your song or like, or so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that. My mother is like the number one, I would say, supporter. She's gonna tell you like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that. My mother will be the one that'll watch me perform and be like, you didn't twerk enough for me. Like,
wow.
Shout out to Mama. She's my favorite.
One of those, like,
she growing to be my favorite.
You should have did a little more. You was stiff. That's why I say I can't dance, because my mom and my sister has always been like, you're stiff. You dance like a white girl. You're stiff. So in my head is like, don't dance. Okay, just don't.
I mean, it happens. That's the same thing when you watch reality shows. I remember with Escape, you see them rehearsing. Candy always says she's not a dancer.
Yeah.
So if you notice, they don't do a lot of movement. They do enough.
And that's what I do.
Focus on
That's why I said choreograph movements. You say, hold the mic and then move one arm and move one. I got you. You want me to do boom cat? I don't have you. You lost me.
Absolutely. Before we bring it on to Nino, I want to go into the chat real quick. Chanel Narcissus is from Baltimore. That's their generation. My parents, especially my dad, used to say the same thing, have a backup plan or get a good job in the government. And I said, absolutely not.
Hello. Like, Dad, no. Do you not know what's going on? He's like, the music industry is a crazy game. It's real tough. Like, yes, I'm aware. Blood, sweat, tears. I know.
But it's very lucrative too.
Hello. Hello.
Can be.
I could do 2 shows and make that money that I would make working a 9-to-5 job in about 2-3 weeks. So
exactly.
Hello. Well, no, maybe a month.
Look at she flexing. She like, look, I can do two of these shows and I'm making a month's salary. So get out of here. I'm saying, I like that.
No,
she
no,
like
no,
that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
she ain't say that. Some people may have heard that, but she said she didn't. No, let me stop.
No, now I got homies in the music industry that I know can make somebody's salary about. They do 3 shows and make somebody's salary. I do. I know a couple homies like.
Okay.
They'll be like, oh well, they were short 5 bands, but it's cool. I still made 25. I'm like,
wow. Oh, so you short 5, but we good. Wow.
Like what? They'll give it back. Don't even worry. You know what? I told them just don't worry about it. Excuse me? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here with that.
So no,
how long you been in the game? Because it sounds like you've been in the game for a minute.
I definitely would say I have almost a decade, honestly, if we're being completely honest. And I say that from doing my first tour, which was the Scream tour with Mom's Behavior, Diggy Simmons, OMG Girls. That was Michael Malden's tour. So that was literally like my first biggest thing that I've done coming out. Still in school doing tours and stuff like that was super duper crazy. Yeah, almost a decade for sure.
Now, you mentioned about being on the Scream store, which is the ultimate flex, okay? Because I remember.
She flex heavy.
Listen, why y'all making it seem like I'm just coming over here flexing and
there's
stuff?
nothing wrong with that.
Listen,
sometimes, what they say, sometimes you got to pop out and show them. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
What? Yes.
Chilling.
Shout out to DJ Taz on the
Taz, what up?
Hey.
Interesting that you mentioned that because I remember the whole Scream era. I definitely had the Word Up and the Right On and the
Yeah, the what?
Word Up and Right On magazine.
Word. Wow.
Going to see Bow Wow and B2K and all of them on the Scream tour for sure.
Okay.
Now, when you were on the tour, you were like an opening act?
Yes.
Okay, so people always have their different opinions about being an opening act. So people say that it's a waste of time because no one's really there to see you, and then other people say like it really helped me get my foot in the door. So being an opening act for such a huge, massive concert, how did you benefit from that experience?
Well, for one, there are definitely people there seeing the opening acts for sure. And then also, I didn't just do 1 day or 2 dates on a tour. I did like multiple. And with that, after people see you as an opening act on day 1 and day 2, you make them come back to want to be there at, the show starts at 8 at 7:40, but when you're on, because they've already seen and experienced you giving a good show, and you've already developed fans from the first 2 times that you perform. So I say that it's definitely beneficial. And then like I said, it wasn't like the opening act goes on at 7 and the main acts hit the stage at like 8 o'clock. Like we were still right in that 20 minute time period. So that's what I said. I still had people that were there. Fans were still, going crazy. And then you guys also have to remember that these are still around teenage years and like not kids, but basically kids. Like people are dropping their children off. So it's not where everybody's out at a concert to 1 o'clock in the morning type of thing. It's still the teenage era.
Mm-hmm.
So it was people there. It was beneficial for me, of course.
I love that. What was that song by Miss COXX at that moment? They was like, yo, she the it girl.
So I wasn't always Miss COXX. At that time I was going by what I like to call my more youthful artistry, which was Super Tink after Tinkerbell.
Say that one time. Who?
Super Tink, like Tinkerbell, but it was Super Tink. Okay. So that's what I ordered, and then people started dropping the super and just making it Tink. And this was before Tink even was Tink. Because
look at that. See, I was early Tink. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. And that's what I was going by, and yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, because real talk, because I done DJ'd at concerts before, and I done been in many concerts before. And real talk, there's some opening acts that leave an impression like, oh, yo, I don't know, watch this one. That'd be like, yo, watch when she come out. I've been there. I'm like, watch when she comes. She gonna do a thing. But it definitely works. It definitely works. You know what I'm saying? It definitely works.
It does. It's good. And then you develop those relationships. So I'm not just performing and then I'm not around OMG girls, or I'm not actually around mindless behavior and all of these people. It's not that separate. It's we all backstage type of thing. They'll have their own green rooms and stuff, but everybody's still knowing who everybody is type of thing. So you're still developing the relationships. You're hearing feedback from them. It's still, like I said, I still feel like the experience as a whole is still beneficial because you get to see. It's different if like you're opening act for somebody and they don't ask you to be on the show. You don't know their people, know their team, and it's just kind of like you just on your own, and then there's the opening act. But if you actually get to build relationships with them and know them, it's a different feel for it for sure.
What's the thing that you know now that you wish you would have known 5 years ago?
5 years ago, I would say that honestly, I feel like I would have been way farther than what I am now had I been more consistent back then. Because I definitely took breaks in my artistry. Like when I was away in college, I wasn't really pursuing my music wholeheartedly. Like I was 4 years off of it, only focusing on school. I may come home every other weekend and record, but I wasn't putting out music. I didn't perform at like talent shows or anything. I didn't perform actually until my senior year at homecoming for college. My college didn't even know that I perform. They didn't know I did music or nothing for real. It was kind of like a small sector that knew that I did music because I just started popping out senior year. Had I maintained that being consistent, that would have been the thing for sure.
Got it. Now a lot of people will always ask, what's the hardest thing about music? What is something that you found way easier than you thought it would be in this music business?
That's a good question. I figured you was gonna ask me the hardest part. The easiest part. The easiest part for me, I'm gonna say when you actually are living in your gift and knowing that is what you should be doing, you wake up every day with a new reason to go hard. Like I use music as my escapism. It's not really work. Like that's the fun part for me. So I would say that. It's a good answer.
I like it. Good. Quest, talk to him.
It's like a pageant. Yeah, I like that answer. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah,
good answer. Good answer.
It is. All right.
You know, it's interesting that you say that because a lot of our clients that are artists, I'm just like, what's really gonna push you is how strong your passion is for what you do. Absolutely. And the love for it, because that's really gonna get you through them dark days, them stressful times, writer's block, people stress you because business is crazy.
Facts,
it's your love and passion for what you do that's going to get you through. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting that you guys are talking about, you know, not going as hard as you should have been years ago. Because what I wanted to ask you, your tagline is COXX time, but is now that time because you've been around music since you were a child. You experienced being around entertainers, mainstream, independent. You've done tours. Is now the time for people like, look, I am here and this is my time.
Absolutely. Like, and I think even with that, when people ask me like, what does COXX time mean? Because of course they can segue into making it sexual or anything like that, but I feel like my main basis of saying it's COXX time is, like you said, is not to be like, oh, you up next, you know, she's up and coming. It's like, no, it's COXX time. It was COXX time yesterday. It's COXX time today, and it's gonna be COXX time tomorrow, and then 5 years from now, it's still COXX time type of thing. Like when you just operate in your gift, it's COXX time. Like that's it. You got it. You just keep it going type of thing.
Absolutely. I love that. Okay. What up, Dex on the check-in? So,
Dex, what up?
Before we get to the whole reason why we're here, which is the music,
okay.
I just wanted you to take a few minutes to talk about, like you say, your other gifts. You know, because I know you've been in some films, and I want to pay homage to all the hard work you've put in so far in your career.
Flex.
So let's flex a little more.
I'll be modest. I'm modest. Y'all keep wanting me to flex. So.
See, we're different over here. You know, we respect hard work and real talent.
It's facts. We respect the flex.
You know, people be waiting for other people to give them their flowers. I'm like, no, this is your moment to give yourself your flowers. Only you know the real work that you put in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and you be working, girl, and twerking a little bit.
I
So,
do.
um, let's talk about these other gifts and things that you've done in your career.
Okay, so I am an actress as well. Acting, I would say, comes close second to me to doing music, just because it's fun, and I also get to embody a different character and be somebody different, which is, like I said, it's kind of similar to music because it's a switch. You turn it on, you turn it off, type of thing. I've been in 3 movies, three Recades, For the Gram, Hot Girls. Oh, four. Sorry, 4 movies, and they can be found on Amazon, Tubi, and Peacock. And again, like I said, the first one is Hot Girls. The second one is For the Gram, and that one has Roscoe Dash, Michael Montana. Ooh, I feel like I'm forgetting some people. Those are those 2 people, and then Rat Case has Columbus Short. Roscoe Dash is in that again. Michael Montana is in that again. Make It Rain has Little Scrappy, Bangladesh, Sky Keaton, Roscoe Dash, Michael Montana. Like we did when we were all on the same set. So me, Roscoe, and Michael, we did 3 movies consecutively together. So that's why you keep hearing me say those 2. So yeah, it was super duper fun. Even with working with Little Scrappy, working with all of them. I think for me, because they're all, I consider them all Atlanta legends. And, I'm from Atlanta. They're all from Atlanta. So just being around them and them getting into their acting bag, but then also having like musical underlying situations. It was definitely fun being around them and just learning. Like, I'm a lover of knowledge. So being able to learn from somebody, especially people that have been there, done that type of situation, it was super duper fun. And then their vibe and their energy is just crazy. Like, those are my dogs. Like, I seen Michael the other day. He was like, "What's up? It's Eminem, Michael Cox." I was like, okay. But it's just love. And then Skull be like, "What's up, Cox, man? What we doing?" Like, so it's just love. It was definitely fun being on set with them for sure.
I love that so much. And thank you, Chanel. You're right. The one thing I want to do is make you flex, rightfully so. You guys out here working hard. And what I noticed, shout out to everyone that's actually in, especially the new era of making movies and independently and stuff, because what I've noticed is once you're in the right circles with the right people, they're going to keep you working.
Yes.
When you go on a certain streaming platform, you see certain people and I'm like, did I just see them in this movie and that movie? Because when you have those right relationships, those directors and writers, they are going to keep you working.
Yep. And then even with that, like, I definitely developed a relationship with the director, who's King June. And on each movie, I had at least one song that was scored on the movie. So I wasn't only acting in these movies. I also had music on the soundtrack. So that was it was coupled together, a win-win. So
Ching ching is what she really wanted to say. Ching 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 ching. Hey. Shout out to Puma on the check-in. Shout out to DJ Mike J on the check-in. Man,
what up?
I love that. And I love that for you, for sure. So, mad random, just because you mentioned Little Scrappy, is there any reality TV in your near future? And have you ever been asked to make an appearance on Love and Hip Hop?
So no, not as of yet. Well, okay, hold on. You asked me a 2-sided question. Reality TV show in the future? Stay tuned. I'm gonna say expect the unexpected from Ms. Cox, because you just never really know. As far as being asked to actually be a part of Love and Hip Hop, not as of yet. Not really sure about me joining Love and Hip Hop. Definitely different types of reality, but I don't really know about the Love and Hip Hop scene.
I respect it. At the end of the day, when it comes to that, you have to really come in with a certain mindset.
Yeah.
I respect the ones that came in on a mission.
Yeah.
That they're introducing themselves or reintroducing themselves.
Yeah.
And then taking advantage of the opportunity, and then they dipped.
Get in and get out type of thing.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, exposure is great, but all press is not good press. And a lot of people their reputations have tarnished being a little too too much for the TV screen. So, but whatever you're a part of, I'm definitely looking forward to
Just
She,
stay
you do what you do,
strong.
boo boo.
TV
But
shows, movies,
okay,
Miss Cox on your big screen.
let's go because it is Cox
Hello.
time. And it is that time of the show.
It's Cox time.
So let's talk about this music. Let's talk about this music. So, what are we currently working on?
So currently we are working on a few EPs that will be coming out later this year. The first one is called Three Piece. The second one is called Here's Your Side. The next one is Can't Forget Your Biscuit. And then the last one is To Quench Your Thirst. And I concepted that because I'm super duper creative, but I did it with the real Southern feel. Like I'm from East Atlanta. I'm proud. Forever I love Atlanta. And it's really what you would get at a Popeyes or KFC, like your chicken. You get your chicken, you get your sides, you get your biscuit, and you get your drink. Like it's everything. But each part of the meal matters. Not one outweighs the next. So it's gonna make sense as far as like the layers of Miss Cox that you're getting. So Three Piece is still gonna be on the same vein of the hip hop vibe, but your side or your biscuit is gonna be like, oh, this is a different feel. Like I get a different type of fulfillment when I'm enjoying my biscuit, which is gonna be that may be the R&B cock side where I'm being more vulnerable and showing like in my Lover Girl era, and then with the side is I might have been like f him, I'm breaking up with him or whatever, and then the To Quench Your Thirst is just well rounded. That'll be it's all over as far as versatility for sure. So I'm excited for the world to get that for sure.
It's interesting when you mentioned about the biscuit. 'Cause when you mentioned about the biscuit, I was thinking about buns, and then I was thinking about twerk songs. It's all how you interpret it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
about how you interpret it. Now, with these EPs, how is if you have it already? Like, how's that timeline going to be? And how many songs would be on average on each EP?
Three songs on each, which is that's why we call them the first one Three Piece. So four EPs, 3 songs each, and they'll just drop consecutively.
Okay. That kind of reminds me of back in the day when some people still do it virtually and digitally, but when the DJs used to all have their mixes on the same mixtape. And you got this DJ,
Yeah.
and every DJ had their own flavor, but it all
Mhm.
came together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely here for that. Now, earlier I did mention about we are the king and queen of visuals.
Okay.
So what we got out and what do we have on the horizon as far as music videos?
Music videos out right now. We have Go Ahead. We have Headboard. The Damn Right visual. We shot that about 3 weeks to a month ago. I just got the final cut of that back, so I'm gonna start teasing it probably this week, and then y'all get that within the next couple weeks. So yeah.
Okay. If someone wanted to know how a Miss Cox experience is, are there any clips or teasers of you actually performing out there on YouTube for people to check out?
Yes, it's on my Instagram, on my YouTube, all of that.
Okay, there it is. So let's get into this music. What first song would you like to talk about so we can play here for our listeners?
How are you feeling right now? Are you feeling more R&B or are you feeling more hip hoppy?
So
It's Cox time.
it's Cox time. Well, it's like in the club. When you in the club, you in there. Some people chill before they turn up, and then other people turn up, and then they wind down by the end of the night.
How are you feeling though? You gave me an answer about the club. Do you feel R&B chill or you feel like you want to turn up right now?
I feel like off the vibe, I want to turn up first.
Well, then we're gonna go ahead first. Then let's do Go Ahead.
Okay, all right. So let's give some flowers to whoever was part of the production, the engineering, and then I want you to introduce the track.
Okay, so shout out to my producer who's Yakko Worldwide on that. He called me and was like, "Hey, I got one for you." I pulled up to the studio 2 days later, heard the beat, fell in love with the beat, and knocked that record out in like an hour and a half.
Okay.
That song is on radio. It's charting on the urban music charts right now. It's number one on 3 different radio stations. So Go Ahead is definitely doing going crazy right now.
Nice.
For sure. And yeah, this is my single. What's up, world? It's yours truly, Miss Cox, and this is my single. Go ahead.
Hey. Woo. Okay. Let go. And we are back here on the TQuest Show with DJ El Nino, and that was Miss Cox. Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Strong. I see why it's charged. You know what I'm saying? Strong song.
I appreciate
I
that.
like that.
It's the quality for me.
What's that?
It's the quality. There was a time where you can really hit a difference from like mainstream and independent because the quality wasn't there. Like this song,
that gap is gone.
This
gap is gone.
Professionally done, professionally made. You are a star.
Thank you so much.
Like you are a star, and it looked like you had so much fun during that music video.
Works up an appetite. Okay.
How was that experience?
Making that video was super duper fun. It was definitely more so like a private video shoot for real, which I enjoy those more than, making it public to where you have like a whole bunch of people that you don't really know on set for it. The concept of it was getting the Miss Cox experience, which I feel like was definitely like a part of me. It was super duper fun. We didn't play the start of the video, but the start of the video basically is like, different people coming in. So you got males, you got females, just everybody wanting the Miss Cox experience type of situation. So it was definitely fun shooting that.
See that series like, look, I had some acting at the beginning.
I did.
DJ
I had to
cut it all
acting
off and went to the verse. You know what I'm saying?
Said it so politely though. She was like, we didn't play the beginning.
You know what I mean? You had to jump all to the.
No. I was not. Steve, stop. I was not saying it like that. I was just saying that the basis of it was the Miss Cox experience.
Gotcha.
But we love doing that, especially because then people are curious. They want to go back and play the song, watch the video.
That is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Go check out Miss Cox. If you want to see the beginning, play it on YouTube. You can see the whole beginning. You know what I mean? Leave a comment, like and comment on the video.
Share
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
There
if you hear the song, Shazam it. Go on my website, get some merch. You know,
what's the website? What's the website?
MissCox.com. I have t-shirts, crop tops, booty shorts, one pieces, headbands, bags. I have car air fresheners. They smell so good. Oh my gosh. Flash drives.
She got everything. She got a lot of stuff up there. What's on the flash drives?
We just don't have t-shirts. You know, we got t-shirts. We got everything.
Oh, I see. I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to let that ride. I'm not going to make that comment. What's on the flash drives?
We got some condoms coming. Is that what you're about to say?
No. Well, I mean, it's Cox time. So
condoms, cock rings. That's in the works.
Ching, ching, ching,
ling. Cox pop.
I ain't mad at it.
I mean,
I think it's genius.
Facts.
Marketing wise. At the end of the day, some people they squirm or they try to feel some type of way when people talk about things sexual.
Cut it out.
You know, but I'm just like, we all grown and we all got here somehow.
Yeah,
okay. And you know what? That was another reason. I'm actually about to relaunch my kind of like a podcast, but not really like a podcast. It's just a sit down talk, really. And it was called It's Cox Time, but it was just basically because my main mission statement was to address sex in a fun and engaging way. Because when people hear sex, they automatically think it's taboo. Like, oh, sex, I gotta hide from it. And it's like, no, like now that that's out the window, now that I said the word sex, I got your attention. Now let's talk about it. It can be fun. Like, so, you know, asking like different things and aspects of people and what they went through and what's their cocktails. Because it was actually cocktails and cocktails. So you have a drink and then they share their cocktails, which is the stories about.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hope your team patent it, because that is genius.
Yes. Cocktails and cocktails. And then, like I said, we got the Cox condoms coming, the cock socks, cock rings. I want to do like swings. I want to do a whole line on my website called Bedroom Cox. So you have the Miss Cox stuff, but then you have Bedroom Cox, which will be all of the, you know, all of the kinky things that you may want in a bedroom. But I just feel like who else better to do it than Miss Cox? Like, I didn't sit with the name and be like, oh, I'm gonna call myself Miss Cox. I'm literally born into it. That's my birth name. The only thing that I did was add an extra X, which I feel like that's who I am as a person. I'm definitely a tightrope walker. I'm also hot and cold. So either I'm all in or I'm not in at all, which is why I'll say, like, you know, triple X if you're nasty. Oh yeah, it's Cox time. So we only do the double X. We don't go all the way to the triple X and then we're not just one X. That's boring. We right in the middle. We right there with it.
Yo, put a beat behind that. You just did a whole new track, like all the metaphors and like you got a whole new track right there. But listening to you, what you're saying, at the end of the day, I think it's genius to do wordplay on your brand and your name. Yeah, you know, and like Bedroom Candy did it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you were talking, I was thinking about I could see you as a guest on Angela Yee's Lip Service.
Yes. I think my team was attempting to work that out. So hopefully I'm going to put that in the atmosphere. I'll be on there later this year, third or fourth quarter.
Okay.
There it is. I like that.
Let's go. Now, with all these things happening in all your new products, like you're going to have to try them out, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you about to get in my business. Oh, my God. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, there it is. Let me tell me to be quiet again. Tell me to be quiet again and just enjoy the show.
I'm just saying, you know, it's the same thing when people when they bake stuff or when they make special drinks. You have to test it out.
Yeah.
You know, you could do focus groups, but it's better.
Not the focus group.
Focus groups.
But it's better.
What did you like about? No, let me stop.
What'd you like about the cock ring? Did it fit properly? Did you have the breathing room? Like,
hello.
I can't even imagine. But yeah, I think that's gonna be very fun. You know, I'm not gonna get into your personal life because even though we joke on the show, yes, we're all grown. We're still professional.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna go too far.
You ain't gonna be messy.
You're
I
not
hear
messy.
No. That's fine. That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? But speaking of,
obviously me, I'm nosy, so I went all to the website, digging all into the business. The very reasonable price merch on the website, very reasonable price. So if y'all like the song, go out and support. You get an air freshener shirt. You got jackets on there. Yeah, very reasonable price.
yes, there's more air fresheners out there than black ice.
Hello.
Facts. Yeah, black ice is not the only air freshener. That is
And I
facts.
got watermelon, new car scent, lavender. Like they come in different flavors, and it'll be a logo that looks just like that. Put it in your car. Go ahead and tell your wife that you got a Miss COXX air freshener, or tell your husband, like, just go on and tell them it's nothing major. It's just a little air freshener.
There you go. See that? You know what I mean? Your car may no longer be new, but you can get the new car smell. Miss
Hello.
COXX air
Oh
freshener.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying there it is.
I'm
I
here
like
for
that.
it.
I like that. All right.
So in the club, we turn up, and then it's last call for alcohol before we close up shop, and that's when the DJ have to, slow it down a little bit.
It's time to slow it down. No, we stop.
Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hurry by the
Mhm.
last drink. Slow it down just a little bit before they kick you out. You know what I'm saying? Because, the po-po will be right outside ready for y'all to be breakfast.
Facts. I hate that. You
Exactly.
don't want to leave. Let somebody else get locked up first. All right. Now they're
Hello.
busy with them. Let me drive past this.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it. So let's talk about this next track that we have.
All right. So this next track, like you said, they feeling themselves. They got the alcohol going. It's called Headboard featuring Lil Durk. And it is literally the total opposite of go ahead. It's fun. Everybody's up, twerking, having a good time. I call Headroom my bedroom banger. It is what it sounds like. Grab the headboard. It's very sexy, very much baby making. But Miss COXX is not responsible for any babies that are made while listening to Headboard. Let me put that disclaimer.
You be the godmother.
No, I got people that was DMing me like, "Oh my God, I'm pregnant. I'm putting you on child support." I'm like, me? I didn't do it.
Get out of here. I wasn't there.
No benefits of this.
Facts.
Why me? But they said no. I was listening to Headboard and I got pregnant. I was like, that's crazy.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I'm so happy for you. Go play it and buy it again and to tell it to the next person and the next person and the next person. Okay.
That is.
Definitely a song you want to be booed up with your man or your girl for.
Ew.
I like that. So introduce the song so we can get it on for our listeners.
What's up? What? It's yours truly, Miss COXX. Go ahead and get your candles ready, get the liquor going, because this is my single, Headboard.
Hey, Chucklehead, get the tune?
It's COXX time.
Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no rumors, steady line on me. Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no rumors, steady line on me.
Don't be stingy with that meat, come drop that D on me. Love me good and keep me wet, baby, a certified freak. You choking and stroking, got me losing focus. And baby, I'm weak in the knees. Less to the floor, best to the ceiling. Oh, he love when I scream. He love to top me, he keep it stopped. It say it tastes just like ice cream. You live in the real, you're not going crazy. No, baby, I'm not in your dreams. One hand on your head, cause I'm trying to blast you like I am the priest. And I am the one, and boy, there's no other niggas gon' bed when I leave.
Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no rumor, steady line on me. Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no rumor, steady line on me.
Feeling on my body, I'm tryna get naughty. With my legs behind me, I'm just not inside me. Feelings getting hot, 400 degrees, woke wasabi. Super soaker squirtle, make them yell like Ricky Bobby. This that. Lay it down, need about a pound. Baby, just take me to Pound Town. You can speed it up, you can slow it down. We can beat it up, we gon' wrap around. Speed up for the D. It's coming and I need it right now. Go run it, just come let it pipe down. Come let it pipe down.
Baby, grab that head, boy, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no more, daddy land on me. Baby, grab that head, boy, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no more, daddy land on me.
Just nasty.
Wow.
Everyone said, "Wow."
Just.
Oh, and I'm gonna give y'all. Let me just say this: if y'all happen to be listening to this on the radio on some streaming platform, y'all may want to go check that video out.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. It's very artistically made and very easy on the eyes videos. You know what I mean? Y'all may want to go check that out. You know? Take it from Nino. Check the video out. Y'all listening to this? Yeah, easy on eyes. Just check the video out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Headboard.
Headboard.
Miss COXX.
The name says it all.
Grab that headboard. Listen, I told y'all two different directions. We went from the club to the bedroom.
Yeah, that part.
Yes. Speaking of, we'll be listening on the streaming platform and the different radio stations. She's not just only grabbing headboards in the video. She's grabbing her body. She's grabbing her cheeks.
Like I just, it's
the song is so sexy. The video is so hot.
Yeah, what you said.
You gotta go check it out. Like, I love it so much.
Go check it out. Like, follow,
yes,
all that.
Oh my gosh.
Please do that.
It is COXX time.
Hello.
No, it's COXX
Clock
time.
it.
Okay. All right. I gotta go have fun. Not make a baby, but the act of
A little headboard.
Okay.
All right. Don't get bored. Never mind. I'm about to say something. Never mind. I almost said something.
Family show.
I almost said something. Let me be nice.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you this one thing. I know we talked about like the flexing and stuff, but all jokes aside, you work hard.
Facts.
So it shouldn't be looked at as like conceited or full of yourself. Just to be like, I work hard.
Yeah.
Let me tell you and show you what I do.
Yeah,
because it is your time.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
But I love how humble you are about it. And your energy and your vibe is just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So much respect to you and
A-Town.
Yo,
A-Town is on one.
So, they broke the headboard.
Okay, all right. And Biz, there you go. Take that.
Oh my gosh. Right. But I'm excited for everything on the horizon for you because just based off everything we've learned about you, it's well deserved. It didn't even happen yet.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
So is there anything about you, what you got going on that people may or may
or
not
anything,
know?
or something random you want to tell the folks? This is your time. You know what I'm saying?
Something random besides expecting unexpected. Something. Well, I don't know.
What they don't know about you?
I spoke about my degree. I love to cook, but they already know that because I have it's more so Instagram based.
What you like cooking?
All right, we coming over.
Yeah.
What you making?
What's Miss COXX cooking?
I like any
sausages. No pun
intended. Listen, no pun intended. But I like to make anything stuffed, i.e., stuffed salmon, stuffed chicken, stuffed shells, stuff like that.
Okay.
I'll take all three.
That's my favorite for sure. But it's
I
cooking
like
with COXX. Like I have a whole apron and everything where you're cooking with COXX.
I'm sure you do, because you're merch heavy. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to put aprons up on the things. You know what I mean? Now you put
Yeah, you know what? I should.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. Put them up there.
I'm here for that.
All right. What is something that you discovered that you can cook that you was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to do this, but I do this quite well.
I probably would say like oxtails, because not everybody can make oxtails.
Hit or miss.
That is facts. That is facts. That is facts.
But like
oxtails. No, who made them? No, never mind.
It's like potato salad.
Exactly. So I would say that, but my family, like I said, they love my stuffed shells itself or stuffed chicken. They also like my cornbread, but I don't make it jiffy. I make it from scratch, and I put like other ingredients in there. So they like, Jellica cornbread. Oh, okay. I need half of the pan. I need give me my own muffins. I need more of them. Like that's like a running thing.
Plates at the COXX concert.
But that's why I said I'm working on my food truck, because it's like you'll be at a Miss COXX concert and then you'll have the food truck outside. I'll hop on there, make a couple plates, and then leave. The food truck will stay, but I'll be gone. So it's like I said, all around, just making sure that anything that all things COXX is out there for sure.
She said the cock. I gotta stop.
Look, I'm over here just thinking about getting stuffed.
Yeah, it's because the COXX is out there.
She got the song. She talking about stuffing. Her
songs.
Like,
very strong songs. Very strong songs. I'm looking forward to the 3-pack, the 3-piece.
Yes, sir.
What's like the time frame on that piece? Like in the next couple months or 60, 90 days? Or
I would say within the next month, actually, honestly.
Okay.
We're just waiting on final touches of it, honestly. All of the records, all of the EPs are done. I just have to do the cover shoot and place and work on, do the rollout for it. But the music itself is done.
Okay. None of these songs that we played on these things, this is all new music from you?
All brand new music.
Okay,
those are just singles. I have all brand new music.
All right, there it is.
She pulling a Chloe. When Chloe came out with Treat Me and all them songs and Have Mercy, they wasn't even on the album. We was like, wait a minute. What are songs that? They're like, nah, those just treats.
Yeah, those bring you in. Yeah, those are.
That's the appetizer before the meal. That's like the Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster. You know what I'm saying? The biscuits, they gonna bust, but you waiting on your meal. So
yeah, that is facts. I mean, these is cool, but I'm still hungry. All right, I'm looking forward to that. You know what I mean? Don't be a stranger.
I will not.
Yeah, do not be a stranger, because I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more music from you. I love your energy, and your songs are quality. So
thank you so much.
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. TQuest, talk to him.
I'm just gonna say it's been an absolute pleasure having you here and taking the time out just to be here on the platform, the TQuest Show with DJ NINO. I can see my inbox already. Like, send us a link to her to her videos.
Oh, that's dope.
So since people are already wondering about it, before we get out of here, I want you to remind the people what you got going on, how they can book you, follow you, buy merch, everything in the pot, in the gumbo.
I got you. So y'all can go to my website at misscox.com. That has upcoming tour dates, that has merch, that has all links to my music. Y'all can also follow me everywhere. That's Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, anywhere you can search music, listen to music, watch videos. I am there, and that's Miss COXX. That's MZCOXX. Again, that's MZCOXX if you're nasty. Oh yeah, it's COXX time.
Yo, I love her. Thank you so much once again. This is the TQuest Show with DJ NINO, and we had a absolute pleasure today with Miss COXX. NINO, take us out.
Check us out. Yeah, I am DJ NINO. You can follow me at DJ NINO on all social media sites that I care about. And as they say, it's COXX time. Talk to them.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that. Anytime. You guys
looking forward to your upcoming projects.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You guys know you can follow me on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM. And do not forget to download your TQuest mobile app in your Google Play Store and your App Store.
The TQuest Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino. El Nino.